Good afternoon, Arctic Foxes hockey fans. We're back here at the Brunswick Automart Arena in Strongsville, Ohio for our final game of the Cleveland Barons Raising Cane's Showcase. This time, it's your Arctic Foxes against the host team, the Cleveland Barons. Joining me in the booth today, TJ Pyle, guest color commentator. Welcome, TJ.
Thanks, Eric. Good to be back.
With Game 4 here, Foxes have had a struggle so far through the showcase. Started with a 6-2 loss to the Washington Capitals Academy back on Friday. Came away with a tie, which unfortunately felt like a loss against the Birmingham Rangers on Saturday morning. Held a 3-1 lead in the third period, ended up with a 3-3 tie. And then yesterday, things kind of unraveled late in the game against the Junior Sabres, 7-2 loss. So we'll see what the Foxes can do today. With the Barons, just watching warm-ups, one of the Barons just drilled their goalie in the face from about 6 feet away. We'll see what goes on here. So Foxes wearing their home whites, Barons in their road reds here in the final game of the showcase for us. About a minute left in warm-ups.
Hoping we can come away with a win this weekend, at least one.
Like to see even if it doesn't end up in a win, like to see a competitive game. This is a good team. We played them twice last year. We know it's going to be a big chore for the Foxes here. But
that's true.
Looking for some compete level and some speed out of the Foxes today.
Well, there was a coaches players meeting yesterday, so we'll see if the message got through and see if the compete level is amped up a little here today.
Down to the final 30 here in warm-ups. Puck bags making their way out to the net. We're going to get started here in just a few minutes. Reminder, 15-minute periods here in this showcase, minute and a half penalties, a little bit longer on each than we're used to with our regular PAL games. I don't know that's played a big part in anything this weekend. Things seem to have unraveled well before that could be a fact.
Well before any fatigue we would think would set in.
Shout out to today's parent in the box, Christian Maslick, in the glass case of emotion down there. Again, using the power stance, standing on the bench to appear taller.
Better him than me.
Had some questionable refereeing yesterday towards the end of the hockey game in a lopsided game. Some cheap shots being taken. So hopefully that doesn't play a part in today's game.
And I am happy to see that it does not look like we have the same two refs as yesterday afternoon.
Look at the bottom of that goal cage is just torn apart completely.
Huddy doing some housekeeping.
Barons break their huddle here. Barons sporting 2 goalies, white pads, dark pads. White pads in the cage for the Barons. Foxes come out here, of course. Hudson Bouchard in goal. Starting lineup of forwards looks like Eli Tagano at the wing, Zach Seach at center, and Logan Heffern on the wing. Defensive pair, Axel Anderson and Eric Roswag. So some lineup changes here for the Foxes.
So wonder if that means that Eric Antel will be one of the forwards today.
Sounds like he might be a center. Pucks drop. Foxes control off the faceoff. Logan trying to work it into the zone. Was turned over in the neutral zone, and the Barons dump it deep. Axel goes behind the net with Zach giving chase with a Barons player. Tie up right at the Zamboni door. Puck works its way to the slot. Logan poked that out to the point. Shot from the Barons, deflected high, back off the glass. I don't know who got a piece of that. Eli worked it out to Zach. Zach moves it up to Logan. Fox is now 2-on-2 through the neutral zone. Logan pushing the puck ahead. Wandered off of his stick, and the Barons able to take it away. Logan gets it back, though, and dumps it down below the Barons' net. Eli back to get it. Eli working against the Barons down there in the back wall. Logan now applies the pressures. The Barons come up with possession and move it up the far wall. Barons breaking out. They have a 3-on-2 here if they hurry. Axel gapping up. Roswag back with him. Shot blocked by Axel. It goes behind the net. Now working out its way in front of Hudson. Hudson might have got a blocker on that shot from the near side here. Was blocked by Roswag. Roswag and a Baron tied up behind the play. Zach able to work it out to Luca through the neutral zone. Luca takes some pressure, and the Barons are going to get an early penalty here.
Good hooking call. Luca kept his feet moving. That's exactly what you need to do. We're going to go on the man advantage early.
So definitely a different tone there as far as officiating, where I think yesterday they probably let that play. Things were not saying the one-sidedness or anything, but yesterday they were letting a lot go. That looked, it was a penalty, but it was relatively a harmless play. Barons control off the face-off, move to the neutral zone, but Antel forces a turnover and dumps it back into the Baron zone. Luca in on the forecheck. That's Jace keeping it in at the blue line. Gets it to Cruz. Cruz walks down the near side wall. Around a man. Baron falls down. Cruz sends it back to Antel. Antel back to Cruz behind the net, trying to gather it and turn it to the slot, but couldn't. Luca able to dig it out. Goes to Cruz behind. This works its way over to Antel. Antel cycles it back, but the Barons were there to intercept it. Up the far side wall around Sage. Sage able to tie the man up, though, and Jace is back on his horse getting to the puck. Some pressure on the forecheck by the Barons. Jace does a nice job working it around his own goal. Finds some space and gets the puck out. Luca able to come up with the puck at his own blue line. His feet are moving. He's into the offensive zone. Luca has it coming down on the Barons, centering past the Cruz, and he tips it wise. Cruz turns and throws it back towards the cage and hit the side. Cruz now with the puck behind the net. Gets it to Luca. Luca tries a stuff attempt from the side. Never got it in on cage, though. Fox is here in on the pressure early on this penalty kill. Tanner Maslick now over on the far wall. Ties up with a Baron. He comes away with the puck. Centering past to Luca. He tips it towards the cage. Goalie moves it out of the slot.
15 seconds left in the power play here.
Barron's bringing it back out. Cruz able to take the puck off the on-rushing Barron. Cruz getting his feet moving back into the offensive zone down the far wall. Cruz centering, looking for Luke, right on his stick, shot on goal, and directed behind the net by the Barron's keeper. Cruz behind the net gets taken down onto the back of the net, puck back in his feet. He's trying to get up and get it to the center. He can't. Barron's gather, penalty over, and the Barron's counterattack now. And they take the puck and dump it down below the Fox's net. Barons are going to be first to it, though. Little dump and chase action there. In the near side corner. Coop back on D. Centering pass. No Barons there. Off of Tanner. Stick to the point. Tanner blocks a shot.
Nice block, Tanner.
Axel gets a glove on the puck that was up in the air. Nice play by Bass to come in from the wing there and take the shot attempt away from the Barons. Barons gather in the neutral zone and dump it back towards the Fox's end. That one worked its way outside the blue line for an offsides. Foxes, nice energy to start the game here.
Absolutely. That power play, a lot of shots on goal, a lot of energy, cycling the puck down behind the net.
Tanner wins the faceoff. Back to Axel. Axel moved it up the wing. This into the Barons zone. Not going to be deep enough for icing. Barons send it off the wall behind their own cage and up the far side wall. Tanner over on the forecheck. Puck off of Barron's stick. Barons have numbers through the slot here on the breakout shot. Hudson kicks that to the near corner. Cooper now able to find the puck off Luke's leg, and Luke gains possession. Tried to move it to Zach, who was going to be gone on a breakaway, and the Barons broke it up. Good look by Luke trying to get it to him, though. Luke now moves his feet to the center. Luke takes a bump. He goes down. Bass there. Applying pressure on the Barons as they enter the zone. Cooper steps up, takes the puck away. Roswag has it behind the net now. Roswag gathers it, finds Bass in the brittle. Bass now up to the far wall, has Logan ahead of him. Bass and Logan. Bass moves it to the middle, trying to get through, can't. Barons take that one away, and they counterattack 2-on-2 into the zone. Roswag ties a man up, poke check, nice play. Zach regrooves it. Zach now coming in, 2-on-1. Zach down on the near side wall, looking for some help. Logan's going to the net. Foxes are changing behind the play. Eli on now. Logan first to it, centers it to Eli. He tried a shot attempt, didn't make it. Roswag finds it, sends that at the cage. Saved by the goalie, and he missed the rebound, but it went free to the Barons, and they come out to the neutral zone. Some back check pressure by Eli, forced a pass that was bumpy. The Barons couldn't control it. Antel off the bench finds the puck, trying to get it to Logan. Barons defenseman steps up and takes that. Barons enter the zone. Antel all the way over. Bodies the man against the wall. Eli able to come up with the loose puck. Foxes are moving their feet. They're looking good here in the first period. Luca through center. There's a penalty coming up here on the Barons. A roughing call on Luca as the Baron kind of followed through with the elbow on the body contact there.
I'm glad to see that he popped right back up. Did look a little rough when it happened.
I think a huge difference right now from the 3 games we watched earlier this weekend is the Foxes are flying. Every kid is moving their feet right now, and I think that was a big point of the coach-player meeting last night. Antel wins the face-off back to Sage. Sage dumps that down. Luca has it. Luca with some speed and space. Gets it over to Cruz. Cruz back to Luca behind on it. He tried to center it to Antel, and I think it hit the side of the cage. Antel bodies a man off the puck. Luca dumps that down behind the net. Cruz all the way over to it. Battles. Barron's trying to move it up. Barron falls down, but their defenseman able to carry it out into the neutral zone now. Barron comes in 1-on-3 against the Foxes defenders, and the Foxes turn it away and move it back to the neutral zone. Barron's doing a good job of controlling in the neutral zone right now and wasting some time on this power play. Finally get it out. They get the center red and dump it in. Antel all the way back, has it, moves it over to Coop. Coop looks. Coop trying to hit Luca through the neutral zone is too far away from him. Barons find it, turn it back.
40 seconds to go in the power play.
Antel looking for Cruz. Cruz fell down, though, and the Baron out off the bench, rather. Able to come up with the pass. Barron's coming in now. Trying to work free for a shot, but Cruz on the back check was able to take it off the Baron's stick down to the last 25 of the penalty. Barons walk out from the wall. Look out. Shot was blocked. I think it was Cooper. Sage able to wrap that one out of the zone and take the heat out of the hot kitchen here on the end of the power play. 14 seconds to go.
Would have liked to have seen a little more offensive zone time. I think a goal in this power play would have done wonders for the rest of the period, but they're still competing.
Forwards out here for the Foxes. Tanner at center. Bass and Luke on his wings. Puck drop. Tanner went forward with it. Bass working his way to get the possession, but the Barons get it out to the D. Point shot. Hudson with a blocker save up and over the net. Roswag ties a man up behind the net on the rebound attempt. Roswag battling 2 Barons. Luke back down there now with them. Puck still works free. Roswag able to move that over to the far wall, but the Barons are able to control. Sends it back in, shoots and scores.
I don't think Cuddy was able to see that. There's a lot of players in front.
A lot of traffic in front. The shot just came relatively harmlessly from the far wall right along the ice and just snuck in.
I don't think he was expecting anything from there. Probably surprised him when he was able to see it.
This will be gut check time here. The Foxes got to get their heads up, keep their heads up, and keep going here. Face off, won by Zach to Logan. Logan goes right forward and right into the Baron zone. He gets a shot. Goalie stops that and holds for a face off with 8:02 to go here in the first period.
Want to see the energy kept up. We don't want to see stuff we've seen a lot this weekend going down and kind of giving up.
Face-off controlled by the Barons. They wrapped it around their boards, but Axel tied things up on the far wall. Keeps the puck in the zone for the moment. Trying to clear back out. Stretch pass to the Barons. Barons are going to be first to this. Roswag on his horse. Trying to win a race. He does. Barons' parents looking for a call there, but the Baron just lost his edge. Eli able to poke check that around. Look out. Eli and Logan here on a 2-on-1. Eli pushes the puck into the zone. Goes over to Logan. Logan shoots right into the keeper's chest, though. And it stays 1-0 Barons. A good chance for the Foxes on the rush.
Great heads-up play. Something that we've been really lacking this weekend. Everyone's looking to see where their teammates are, looking to make a pass instead of carrying it in and just shooting.
Aaron Antel with his signature line from the left here. With his son in at center, right off the draw, backhanded it on Cage, and a heads-up play by the Barons goalie to be ready and stop that. Nice play by Eric Antel off the faceoff.
Very happy to see Eric Antel back at center.
Puck dropped. Antel pushes that one forward. The Barons have it. Luca does a nice job along the wall to body that puck down. Gets it to Antel. Antel starts the cycle to below to Cruz. Cruz working against the defender, able to turn it back to Luca. This coming into the near corner. Luca first to the puck, reverses. Luca with it on his stick, back to Cruz, trying to work it to the front of the net. Barons tied up. Nice little low cycle here by the Foxes forward group. Look at Eric flying over on the forecheck.
Great forecheck.
Sends that one back down into the corner where Luca has it, now behind the net. Luca steps out, finds Cruz. He got the shot in on goal. Another save for the Barons, and Antel just pokes it wide of the cage on another rebound attempt. Jace has it now. Jace fires from the wing off a Baron shin pad and goes into the far corner. Fox is dialing up some offensive zone pressure here. Out to Sage. Sage bashes that one right back down behind the goal. Luca in on the forecheck. Barons trying to break out up the wall. That one does escape past Jace. Sage giving chase, trying to get to it. No ice, I think, here as it was tipped by Fox. Sage backhands that around the wall, looking for some help. Jace is over, ties a Baron up. He moves it up the near wall. Sage able to regain it. Sage trying to get it out, does get it through the neutral zone. Tanner has it now. Foxes have a 3-on-2. Tanner, Luca, Cruz. Tanner fires it. Glove saved by the Barons goalie.
I think we had 3 players stuck behind Sage moving up the boards. Created that odd man rush for the Foxes.
6:08 to go here in the first frame. Barons 1, Foxes 0. Tanner, Bass, and Luke the forwards. Face off won by Tanner. Bass has it on his stick. Bass trying to move the puck, taking a lot of stick pressure here from the Barons. He still has a backhand shot shuffled wide by the Barons goalie behind the net. Barons on their breakout here. Up the sidewall. Stretch pass. Look out. Got past Roswell out to the far wing, but he recovers now. In on Hud. Huddy makes the save. Cooper able to sweep that away from the goal crease. Good play there by Hud. Puck behind the net now. Roswell back to it. It bounced over his stick. Centering pass by the Barons, and that's on the back of the cage. Barons come out with it now. Roswell again behind. Luke now down below the net. Barons work it to the near side wall. Some offensive zone time here for the Barons. Shot comes in. Tip attempt in on Huddy. And Huddy able to grab it and hold. That was a little dangerous play. Barron definitely got a stick on that puck as it came in.
That was a weird bounce. And looking at some of the moms in the crowd, they were a little afraid there that was actually in.
Puck drop. Tanner wins that back. Barons come up with possession. Centered it. Couldn't get the shot off though. Puck wrapped around on the near side corner by the Barons. It's Sage back there battling with a Baron. Bass comes in to help. 2-on-2 battle in the corner for the puck. Foxes come away with it and then lose possession. And then regain possession. Luke tries to move it out through the zone. Tanner out. Sent back in wide of the cage. Sage back. Chips that one off the glass. Barons come up with it. Send it back below the net. Tanner back. Penalty coming up here on the Foxes.
We're going to get Sage for a trip.
Relatively delayed call there, I think. But minute and a half. Sage visits Christian. Christian opens the door with some precision and accuracy, and we'll keep an eye on the penalty release to see if he's paying attention. Puck dropped here. Fox is on the PK. Barons send it in from the point. Hudson able to glove that and hold. Clean face-off winning shot from the point there on the power play for the Barons. Zach in on the faceoff for the Foxes. He's able to win that back. Roswell tried to poke it around a Barons player, but the Barons player got it. Nope. Logan able to escape. Look out. Logan could have a chance here. Logan trying to catch up to that puck. He's able to turn in. Shot. Hard angle shot. I don't think it ever hit the goalie. Actually missed wide. Barons counterattack now on the power play. 3-on-2 as they enter the zone. Pass evades the Barons player all the way to the far wall. Logan gets back and able to tie the man up. Logan pokes that free. It works its way out to the neutral zone, and the Barons have to get back on sides. And they do, but Zach able to apply some pressure and turn it right back through the neutral zone and dump it into the Barons zone. It won't be far enough for icing, so the clock keeps ticking here.
PK halfway done.
Logan able to intercept the breakout pass here, tying things up below the net. Went to center it, got some pressure, worked it around two Barons. Puck free now, Barons find it on the far wall. Off of Zach's skates, Logan finds it on his stick and dumps it right back into the corner, right into the ref skates, and the ref just stood over the puck for a second. Back out to the point, Axel tried to fire back to the corner, the Barons blocked that. Roswag with it, looking to go with it. Up to Axel, Axel moves it to Logan, under his stick and through the neutral zone. We're going to get an ice here.
Good time for a line change.
3:30 to go in the first, 9 seconds left in the penalty to Sage. Foxes need one more face-off win and a clear to get out of this PK.
See Sage already standing in the box. He's ready to go.
Looks like Christian's ready to perform his duties. His parent in the box. Eli's going to take the face-off here on the PK. 9 seconds to go. Puck is dropped. And Cooper able to poke it free, but the Barons find it. Centering pass in front. Cooper able to break it up again. Works its way out to the point. Block shot by Eli. Knocked the stick out of his hand. Eli trying to pick it up. Sage is out of the box. Exchanges for Antel. Foxes have killed the penalty with the puck still in the zone here. Antel able to get a skate on that. Puck's free. And it works its way to Luca. He tips it out to the neutral zone. Luca trying to get his feet going here. Puck still with him. One-on-one battle. Barons get back for some support and able to win the puck. Barons break out now. That clearing attempt actually hit the ref's leg and went right to a Barons player. Shot on Cage. Huddy with the save. And
saw it all the way.
Nice play there. Was that Cooper on that side on the D? Just forcing the player to the outside and a relatively harmless shot in on Hud.
I liked the exchange of Sage for Eric at the end of that penalty. Just trying to get that puck up to him. He would have been all by himself.
Eric now taking the face off at center. Wins it back. Barons off the wall, able to gather, but Roswell ties the man up in the corner. Antel works the puck free and gets it up to Luca. Luca trying to dig it out, finds Cruz through the neutral zone. Cruz is gone here on a breakaway. Barons coming in behind him. Cruz gets a backhand shot. It was a save. He falls down and goes into the wall. Looks like he's okay. Still battling for the puck. We're down on one knee here. Barons find it behind. They work on a breakout, so another big chance. Axel pinched up, took the Baron away. Shot from behind on Axel as he went down. No call. Roswell has it now. Moves it up to Axel. Axel through to Cruz. Puck going back and forth in the neutral zone. Barons dump it in. It was from the correct side of the red line, so no ice. Roswell back with it. Roswell's got some space now. 1 4-checker in. Roswell tried to move that to Luca. It works its way up to Cruz. Cruz the one touch off the wall looking for Antel. Missed him. Barons counterattack. Barons driving wide. Axel drives him out. Centering pass broken up by 2 forwards in the lane there. Luca back, able to block a shot. Axel blocks it from a Baron in the slot from getting it. And there it is. And offsides.
Some comments from the spectator gallery about some non-calls over on the far boards.
Looked like there was definitely a hit from behind on Axel. And then I think some exchanges of...
There was some retaliatory. So hopefully the refs keep control of this game here so it doesn't get too chippy.
Tanner wins the faceoff. Sage tried to work it out on the backhand, went right to a Baron. Then Sage blocked it. I think it got hung up in his skate. Another block there on a contested shot. I think it was Bass, and Bass finds the puck. He's flying up the near side wall. Bass around a Baron player. Puck on the wall.
No hooking call on that.
Go. Wrapped around. Nice breakout by the Barons as they find the man right through the center. Coop comes over and pressures the puck. Both Coop and the Barons player go down. Cooper throws a shot to the face, and he's going to get a penalty.
And Cooper's going to go. Roughing call.
Cooper to the box for roughing here is, unfortunately, it was the last bit of everything that went on that got caught.
That's what the ref saw, unfortunately.
1:02 to go. Fox is on the PK here for a minute and a half, so trying to escape this period. Puck drop. Barons win it, control. Barons from the point. Shot goes wide of the net. Barons gather the puck behind, go up from low behind the net to the point, back down low. Jace over trying to dig the puck out now. Barons control in the far corner. Centering pass, finds the man in the slot. Rosswag all over him. Huddy turns that one away. Barons tries stuff attempt off Hud's leg, and Rosswag able to clear the crease here. 35 to go in the period. Minute left in the penalty. Jace finds it and clears the zone. This is going to be an ice. That took the heat out of the hot kitchen. Down to 26 seconds left here in period number 1.
This has been the best period we've played this weekend.
Definitely. Feet are moving. Let's hope they keep it up for 2 more periods. We got a 2-hour road trip home to rest, and they can regroup for school on Monday, but let's give it all for those next 2 periods. Plus 26 seconds. Zach in on the faceoff. Defensive zone draw here on the PK. Trying to get out of this last 26 seconds. Barons winning control up to the point. They come down to the near side wall to the winger, looking for the centering pass and hit Rosswag's skate. Logan able to find it. He flips it through the neutral zone. This is not going to be far enough for icing, I don't think. Definitely not. Oh, and it does. I couldn't see the puck. It was rolling against the near wall here, but it does work its way down here now. 11 seconds to go in the penalty, 40 left. Sorry, 11 seconds left in the period, 40 seconds left in the penalty.
Logan's so great at playing up on the PK, taking the puck in, just eating up time in the offensive zone.
Face off, won by Zach, back to Rosswag. He tried to clear. Nice stick by Zach to break up that centering shot pass. Rosswag around Logan got it out to the point. 2 seconds here, and that's going to do it for period number 1. Foxes trail 1-0 to the Barons. Let's see if we get a text from statistician Matt Bouchard on what the shot count
Shots.
was.
I've been curious about
period.
that all period.
It felt relatively even. There it is. Matt Bouchard, 10 for the Barons, 8 for the Foxes. So pretty even through the first period.
Bigger crowd here than we've seen this weekend, but I guess you have all the Foxes parents and the home team Cleveland Barons.
Yeah, definitely more people in the stands here from the other side. Our Foxes group's been pretty consistent, obviously, traveling out from Pittsburgh. Get things reset here. 28 seconds to go on the penalty to Cooper to start the second period. Eli comes out of the group. Zach. And we'll see what the defensive pairing is going to be here to kill off the remainder of this penalty.
Coach Chris still having a word, but I do see Sage and Coop and Axel. 3 defensemen up. That's right. Coop's going back into the box, so we might see Axel and Sage.
Looks like it's going to be Rosswag
Nope,
and Rigger.
it's going to be Rosswag and Chase.
You got the camera. Puck dropped here, and the Barons win it and take it right into the zone. Shot from out far. Hudson saved it. Rosswag cleared the zone. Barons gain control possession, keep it in the zone, and they work out. Zach now pressure. Shot from the point, missed the net. Rosswag able to get over, trying to contest it. Shot went through. Hud made the save. Zach found the rebound on the backside. Tried to clear. Eli pokes out to the neutral zone. Now Eli's got a one-on-one chance here. Eli lugging the puck. One-on-one back checker coming. Tried to get the shot through. Off of Barons' pad. He got the rebound in. Rosswag holds at the line, looking to get a shot. He dumps it down. Finds Zach in the far corner. Eli still down in front of the net. Now gets himself up. Getting into the corner here after the puck. Penalty is over. Eric Antel back in there. Eli down with the puck. Antel comes out with it. Goes up to the point to Rosswag. He lets one fly off a barrier, and it's right by the post, and the Foxes couldn't jam it in. Shot from the point almost trickled in. He was sitting in the crease for a second. Jason Eric back. Tie up the Barons, advance and move it quickly out to the neutral zone. Foxes move it up to Eric Antel, but tied up by the Barons player. Cruz able to deflect a breakout pass there. Gets into Jace's skates. Jace travels down below the net. Rosswag able to get a stick on that. Puck up and behind the net. Works right out to the front. Rosswag calmly taps that one back into the far corner. Cruz has it now looking for an outlet. He finds Antel. Off his stick goes to Luca. Luca regroups. Tried to find Antel. Was behind him though. And the Barons able to find it and regroup, come back into the Foxes zone. Cruz applies the pressure here in the forecheck. Hooks that one around Luca. Rosswag onto the man down into the corner. Two Barons attack the puck there. Jace finds it behind the net. He works it up the far wall. No winger there, though, to get the puck out. Centering pass tied up and blocked by Cruz. Baron whiffed on it. Cruz able to work it free to the neutral zone. Luca now in on the forecheck. Dump back in. Onsides. Jace has it. Jace goes far wall. Tapped by Barons player. Luca has it. Luca trying to find it. Tried to pass it to Anton. Couldn't. Luca into the zone now. 1-on-2. Luca into the slot, trying to work free for a shot. Still has the puck on the far wall. Luca centers it. Nobody there. Puck loose. Cruz able to come back and possess it, but the Barons take it, and they backpedal. Turned over, though. Luca centers it. Antel taps it twice, and the Barons goalie makes the save. Nice play by the Barons goalie. Good chance for Antel now. Foxes got to watch out. They got a group of forwards that's been on for a long time. 3-on-2 for the Barons. Foxes forwards behind the play, changing. Shot in, blocked, off the crossbar, and cleared by Sage. What a play. Tanner moves it up to Luke. Luke's behind the D. Luke's got a chance here. Barons are coming back hard. Loses the puck on a good play by the Baron to not take a penalty either. What a defensive play. Axel Pinch kept the puck in. Bass has it. He turns it back down into the corner. Luke's going to be the first one to it. Has Tanner right in front. Luke tried to get it to him. Barons turned that back into the corner. Bass down to find it. He's still got Tanner. Tried to find him. Tanner finds it on the backhand. Luke shot and it goes wide. 2 saves. Axel
Still
holds
in.
at the line. Barons forecheck forces that to the neutral zone. Sage finds it. Sage carries into the zone. Sage and Luke. Sage looking to get it to the front of the net. Wraps around behind the net. Looking for somewhere to go with it. Back out to the point. Look out off his stick and in through the neutral zone. Sage and Axel getting back. They combine to tie things up nicely. And Sage up the wall to Luke. Luke now 1-on-3 here against the Barons. Pressure at the line. Luke able to drive it in. Bass comes in, picks up the loose puck. Bass cycles behind the net. Bass on the near wall, still possessing it. Puck still free. Tanner over. Battling with a Baron on the near side wall. Bass there too. 4 Barons, 2 Foxes. Digging the puck out. Barons have it.
Got Roswag coming back out on D.
Barons trying to work the puck free. Foxes are all over him. Rosswag holds the puck in. Dumps it right back down behind the cage. Bass in on the check. Forecheck. Forced the puck free. Luke has it. Luke looking for an outlet. Trying to get it to the front. Centering goes up to Coop. Coop lets one rip. Shot goes wide. Luke first to it. Luke tries the centering pass, looking for Zach. Evades him. Zach all over the Foxes players, or the Barons player. Fox goes down. Coop goes back to Rosswag. Rosswag with 2 Barons on him. Tried to flip it through the neutral zone, but the Barons blocked that, sent it back in as they were off sides, and they had to wait. They couldn't attack. Eli now has a chance coming down the wall. Eli moves to the center. Look, shot was blocked.
Last minute stick right in there.
Logan works it below to Eli, Zach. Barons coming through. Puck up the wall here. Rosswag steps up, holds the puck in off his skate, out to the neutral zone. Eli has it, trying to turn it back. Zach pokes it free to free ice, trying to get his feet moving. Barons try to clear. Zach gloved it down. Right to Eli's stick. Eli's got a chance. He shoots, and a nice save there by the Barons goalie. Logan's going for a high stick.
Parents not happy with the call. No retaliatory penalties for Cleveland Barons. And we're back on the penalty kill.
So, trying to be as impartial as I can be. Logan swatted at the puck that was in the air. His stick hit the goalie in the helmet. That's the high stick. There was a lot of pushing and shoving after the play as there was a shot to the head on the goalie. I actually think that's the right call.
I do agree that was a high sticking call. I
maybe
disagree with
the last shot. Yeah.
Any retaliatory calls.
Barons here on the power play. Worked it in front. Sage broke it up. Jace cleared it to the side. Antel now into the forecheck. Penalty coming up here on the Barons for a hook. And this is going to go to 4-on-4.
Parents are marking that the refs have found their whistles.
We're going to go 4-on-4 here for 1 minute and 6 seconds. 9:14 to go in period number 2. Faceoff comes back down to the Barons' end.
You have to think that was kind of an even up call.
There was a definite hook. I mean, they could have let it go. But Antel in on the faceoff. Barons coach not happy about the call. Puck dropped. Antel wins it. Gets it up to Jace. Jace over to Sage. Sage finds it. Flips it down towards the Barons faceoff dot. Barons regroup now. Antel flies in here on the pressure. Puck works its way back out, and Barons get center right and dump it.
There's a lot of open ice here.
Sage back to it. Works it back towards the cage. Jace is there. Jace wraps it around the near side wall where the Barons are going to find it. Jace blocked the centering pass off there into the corner. Sage now battles with one of the Barons. Antel back working with it. Barons and Foxes doing some good battle here along the wall. Near side penalty coming up here. And it's going to be on the Barons. A roughing penalty here. I don't know about that one.
It's hard to tell from my angle here and on the near boards.
We'll take it. 8:34 to go here. Foxes on a power play. It's going to be 4-on-3. In 26 seconds, the Foxes player comes out of the box. And it'll be a 5-on-3 for 50 seconds. Puck dropped here. Foxes control. Tanner has it. He fires one. Goalie blockers that one down. And the Barons clear.
That'll be an ice.
Get an ice.
I want to see a lot of shots in this power play. Been doing a good job about moving the puck, but I want to see some pucks to the net.
Zach in on the faceoff. He's with Bass, and we got Axel and Coop at D. Zach able to win the faceoff to the wall. Axel gets it, goes D to Coop. Coop's got a ton of ice. Coop fires. Shot in off the goalie. Bass there trying to get to the rebound. Ref runs into Zach, knocks him down. Bass got taken down in front of the net. And this is another ice on the Barons here with 8:04 to go in period number 2. Penalty is up, so the Foxes are now 5-on-3 for 21 seconds, and then 1 minute and 1 second left in the second penalty. So a big opportunity for the Foxes to even this game up.
We got a bunch of shooters out here. Tanner, Logan, Zach, Eric, Sage.
Zach in on the faceoff. Puck possession won by the Barons, though. Attack the puck here, boys. It's 5-on-3. They move it down through the neutral zone. Icing hand is up. Huddy sees it and lets it go. Smart play there. The puck was coming near the crease. It looked like Hud might want to play it. Saw the ref's arm up and backed off, let the icing call happen. 10 seconds to go in the first penalty. So 5-on-3 for 10 more seconds. And then it'll be a 40-second 5-on-4 power play after that. Zach wins the face off to Logan. Logan up to Sage. Sage works it over to Rosswalk. Rosswalk tees up a one-timer.
What a shot.
Fires. Goalie made a glove save and kicked it out to the wall. Rosswalk able to hold up the line for a second. Look out, man, out of the box. Nice play by Zach on the back check to break that up. Rosswalk now on the near side wall. Turns it back. Barron's able to hold it in. They send it back down deep. Rosswalk is there. Rosswalk wraps it around to Sage. Sage off the wall. 22 seconds left here in the power play. Fox is trying to get out of their own zone, though, and the puck's evading them. Barron's player just holding it against the wall. I hate that play. It's just a delay a game is what it really is. Zach able to try to move it to Logan, but it was behind him. Off his Tanner skates. Foxes are going to have a chance. Logan down the near wall. Tanner going to the net. Logan beats the man, shoots, goes right through the crease and gets leveled by the goalie.
He tried the Brian Rust move.
Sage keeps it in, sends it down. Penalty is up. We're back to even strength. Fox is unable to capitalize on a series of power plays. Zach battling, trying to keep the puck in. Sage holds it, sends it back down behind the net. Logan in on the forecheck. Tanner now getting there. Tanner finds a Barron's player. They tie up. Roswag steps down. Centering pass looking for Logan. It was intercepted. Sage there. Sage moves it in. Sends it right back down behind the Barron's line. Logan in all over the Barron's player. Right off the bench. Here comes Luke. Barron's breaking out. Look out. Tanner's back. Luke's back. Roswag the defender. Roswag pokes that off the stick into the corner and moves it up the side wall. Luke's got his feet moving. 2-on-2 rush for the Foxes. It's Bass and Luke. Luke gives it to Bass. Goes back to Luke. Luke fires high and wide into the near side corner. Bass all over. Trying to get to that puck. Barron's play it out. I don't think this is going to go for icing. It's waved off. Jace has it. Jace behind the Foxes net now. He moves it up the side while Barron's are there. Big time line change there, but the Barron's don't play the puck, so it's then they're going to get it off sides there. Lots of up and down action. But Barron's made a nice play there not to touch that puck. There were like 6 guys on the ice right in front of the door, not to mention the other players that were on the ice, but went through without them touching, so they avoided too many men on the ice. But
very heads up. You probably heard their coaches yelling.
Face-off is Eli. Barron's go forward within a 3-on-2 right off the draw. Shot in on Huddy. He gloves that down. It goes behind the net to the boards. Puck centered and broken up by the Foxes. Bash trying to get to it. Luke finds it. He sends it the other way. A bouncing puck. Is it going to get down for an ice? It is.
No, it's waved off.
Oh, waved off at the last second. Bass in on the forecheck. Look out. He went head first into the wall. He's all right. He popped right back up. Eli has it now, holding the puck and trying to flip it to Bass. Bass at the blue line. It works its way to the neutral zone. Barron's taking counterattack. Cooper with a nice poke check in the neutral zone. Breaks up a 3-on-2. Eli battling here against the wall. Turned over by the Barons. Coop tried to dance around a man. Look out, 2-on-1. Cooper on the back check. Able to get back. Lift the stick. Takes the man down. And they're going to call Coop for that one. Cross check.
If you have a hard time seeing the lines on the ice, do not adjust your screens. They're very faint.
So Foxes now go to the PK. 4:57 to go in period number 2. Puck is dropped. Works its way out to the point. Shot was deflected. Roswag sticked it down and sent it out. And this is going to be a nice cruise trying to get there, but not going to win the battle.
Still, like to see the hustle.
Yeah, good hustle. And honestly, if that puck lands a little more awkwardly and holds up, Cruz is going to skate right into it for a breakaway. So it was a heads-up play. 4:47 left here, period number 2, 1:20 on the penalty. Face-off, won by the Foxes to Cruz. Cruz and Antel trying to combine to get it out, and it hopped off their stick. Centering pass right in front. Nice play by Antel. Clears the crease. Antel now still possessing it. Works it up to Cruz. Cruz taps it through the neutral zone. Cruz right along the wall. Antel there. Barron's able to work it out there. They come back in. They send it from a distance off Huddy's glove and dangerously behind the net there.
He tipped it.
Axel with it, trying to work it free. Sends it back behind the net to Roswag. Roswag almost lost an edge, but able to regain, reverses direction now. Fires it hard off the far wall to Cruz. Cruz able to work it into the neutral zone and could not tip it around the Barons player. Barons come back now. And they dump it. Looking for a dump and change here. 30 seconds to go on the PK. Foxes have an easy breakout here if they start going. And it evades the forwards, unfortunately. Works its way down, but it's no ice.
I think you had a bunch of tired PKers out here.
Down to the last 20. Barons counterattacking. It's a 3-on-2. Antel trying to get back to even it up. Roswag drives the man in the slot, and Huddy saves, and no rebound. Foxes clearing the crease after that, making sure no extracurriculars on Hudson. Nice save by Hud, though, to glove it. No rebound because there was a Baron crashing hard.
He was right there. Huddy gave him a little push after the fact.
3:39 to go. 12 on the power play. Barons win the faceoff. Goes to the point down to the far wing. Sage able to tie that centering attempt up off to the wall, and Tanner just couldn't get there, but the Barons bobble it, just kept it in. It was sitting on the blue line. Ross walking around, fires it hard up the wall, looking for a tip from Luca. He finds it into the neutral zone. Fox is clear and kill the penalty. Barons, though, make the turnover, come right back down on Sage and Eric. Player drives wide. Sage forces him out. Another save by Hud, and no rebound. Look at the Foxes. 4 Foxes right there. As Hudson caught that puck, form a wall around him to isolate him from any type of extracurricular. Love to see that.
That's been one of the things that has been a problem this weekend is keeping the crease clear. There's a lot of rebound goals.
Face-off controlled by the Foxes, and we work it out to the neutral zone. There's a penalty coming up here on the Barons as Bass got checked to the ice. Luke comes in. Luke still with the puck.
Huddy moving off to get the extra attacker.
And the Barons touch up, and Foxes are going to go back to the power play. I will say, these refs are calling it to the letter, which is, after yesterday's game, exactly what you want to see.
Very little complaints. A couple, but not many.
Foxes to the power play here with 2:54 to go in period number 2. Tanner's going to be the center man on the faceoff. Zach, Tanner, Logan. Puck is dropped right over to Zach on the wing. Zach steps off the wing. Poked off his stick, gets it down to Logan behind the net. The Fox is setting up a power play. They go off the wall up to Sage. Sage slaps that towards the net. It just went wide. Zach now down on the near wall. Foxes setting up nicely. Goes below to Logan. Logan takes some pressure from the Barons. Logan able to work it free. Back out to Zach. Zach looks, surveys, goes through to Sage. Nice pass. Sage steps in. Shot was blocked. Tanner quickly moves that to Zach. Zach looks. Center to Logan. Trying a nice play by the Barons penalty killer to tie up the shot. Can't clear. Sage finds it. Dumps it right back down to Zach on the near wall. Zach tees it up. Fired. Blocker saved by the Barons goalie off the glass behind. Tanner goes up to Sage, but it rolled through his stick and out to the neutral zone. Sage moves it over to Jace. Jace controls. Jace slaps that off the wall. Right to Zach. Barons send that back into the neutral zone. Jace pushes it in. Zach able to come up with it. Foxes right back into the zone here on the power play. 28 seconds to go on the penalty. Barons player with a diving play knocks the puck off Zach's stick. Barons breaking out now. 3-on-3. Look out. Tap through. Coming in on Sage. 1-on-1. Tanner's back. Sage takes a man down. No call.
It was great separating the man from the puck. That was a hockey play.
The puck finds Zach. 6 seconds to go on the penalty. Zach goes skate the stick, trying to move it up here at the tail end of the power play. Zach comes into the zone, poke checked off his stick, and he lost an edge. Look out, Barron behind the play here. And the Foxes send it back in offsides with 1:18 to go.
Zach looking a little frustrated, and he's been getting pushed around and tripped up. I just know if he keeps skating and keeps shooting, he's going to get one.
He's going to find it. Back to even strength here. 1:18 to go in the second period. Eric Antel in on the faceoff. Antel wins it back to Coop. Coop tried to clear it into the zone right off of Barron's player, though, and they came in offsides. Good eyes by the ref. The puck just bounced at the line, and it was a close offsides play.
Just a little poke check by stick slowed it up enough.
Antel again here on the neutral zone faceoff. And it is battled for and controlled by the Foxes. Coop flips that in the neutral zone. Barron's defenseman made a nice play to body it down. Right in. Huddy blockers that one off into the far corner. Antel and Axel over there. Barron's walk right out in front. Look out. Big time chance there. I think he fanned on the shot a little bit as the defenseman stepping down between the circles had a good look. This one off of Cooper. Axel able to poke that free. Crew is able to disrupt any sort of chance for the Barons in the middle. Antel behind the net. Up to the far wall. Luca's there. Luca tries to force that out. It does get through. Look out, Cruz. Oh, Cruz just couldn't get a stick on it. Antel, though, able to move it through. Puck sent back in. A stray stick has come out on the ice from the Foxes bench.
I was looking to see who was missing their lumber, but
I think it was the son of the dad who went out to get it, judging by how it was thrown back at him. Barons come back down the side. Look out, dangerous chance there. 8 seconds to go in the penalty. Foxes need to just clear this puck. Cruz working along the wall. Can't get it. 3 seconds to go. Sent back towards the cage behind, and that's going to do it for period number 2. And it stays 1-0 Barons.
this is some great hockey.
It's back and forth. There's a lot of penalties. It's a physical game, but it's not dirty. And the kids are just battling. And the biggest thing, the feet are moving. The Foxes look like a different hockey team today.
Yeah, the fact that we heard this Cleveland Barons team beat Pittsburgh Rebellion 6-0 the other day.
Barons, by my hockey ranking, we're the highest rated team that we're playing this weekend. And judging by the way the other games went, I think at least from this broadcaster, I was a little nervous coming into this one. But you know what? This just goes to show you a little bit of heart and determination, and just keep skating. And you can play with anyone at this level. Honestly, it's one relatively fluky goal away from being a 0-0 game. There's been good chances by both sides. Goalies are making good saves. The defense has been really good on both sides. And Foxes remain one shot away.
Yeah, hoping this is a turning point for the season. They've been right there with most teams, and a lot of losses have just been within one goal.
Shots on goal, 17-16 in favor of the Barons. So
closing the gap.
Show you how tightly contested this game is. It's a really good hockey game. Let's hope the third period delivers and stays the way it's been going. Tanner in on the faceoff here to start period number 3 for the Foxes. And it's a 50-50 puck that got forced back to the Foxes. Sage goes to Roswag. Roswag up the near wall to Bass. Bass gained the zone for a second, but the Barons took it away from him. Barons able to gain the zone and dump. Roswag looked at it for a second, but it turned it over to Sage. Sage sends it right back up the wall. Barons able to hold at the line. Roswag finds it now, steps around a Barons player, pitchforks that out, tip, no ice. This is going to go down. Wasn't on cage, but it was tipped at the line anyway, so no icing. Bass in on the forecheck, causing havoc. Able to win possession, tried to center it, and went right off the back of the net, stayed behind, and the Barons able to go up the far wall. Barons with a breakout pass. Look like 1-on-2 here against Roswag. Nice poke check by Ross. Oh, the puck stays though in the zone. Luke able to skate to it. Tanner and Luke trying to get their feet moving. They got Zach ahead of the play. Flips that up to Zach. A bouncing puck goes past him, but Zach is in hard on the forecheck. Zach and a Baron tie up. Shot off the side of the cage from Tanner. Logan comes in on the change with some fresh legs, able to force the puck back down into the Baron zone. Tanner steps up. Roswag pinching, able to work that down into the slot. He recovers here as he's battling with a Baron, able to disrupt that, keep it at the offensive blue line. Puck works its way to Roswag. Backhand play to Sage. Sage finds it, goes back to Roswag. Fox's D play catch. Roswag up to Zach on the near wall. Zach looks. He flips that down below the Barons goal line, and the forecheck goes to work. Eli's there. Puck off the glass by the Barons player. Nice play as Zach had the wall pinched off. Went high off the glass. Look out. 1-on-1 here against Coop. Shot in. Huddy loves it and holds. I think he was actually going to try to play that. Luckily for the quick whistle because he kind of dropped it.
Fell right out of his glove.
Zach here in on the faceoff. And it's tied up. Worked its way to Coop. He flung it out there. Barons held it at the point, sent it back down wide of the cage. Coop finds it in the far corner. Works his way through a hook. Stretch past the Logan off his stick, and it gets in to the offensive zone here. Barons work its way up the near side wall. Evades their players. Back to Coop. Coop moves it to Zach. Zach trying to get a stick on it. Barons force it back towards the Fox's zone. Coop with a nice pass to Logan right at the center ice faceoff dot. Logan controls. Almost ran into his own man. Puck works its way back out to the neutral zone. Logan able to move it to Zach. Zach finds it off the glass and sends it deep. Eli going in on the forecheck. Sends it to the Barons sent around the wall.
Oh, what a bounce.
And right to Logan here, but the Barons able to regain possession and move it out. Jace tries to tie the man up. Zach on the back check. And a penalty coming up here on Zach.
They're going to get Zach on a trip.
They calling the trip or they're calling roughing? Yeah. It was a shoulder to shoulder. I think they're calling it the body to body contact here. Which we've gotten a power play off the same call right here in front of us. The one on Antel. So might not like it, but it's at least consistent.
Zach definitely does not like it.
Thank you, Christian, for getting that door open with precision and authority.
And back on the penalty kill.
Antel wins the face-off, but it goes right to the bear and goes right through the crease and off to the near side corner. Centering pass broken up by Antel. Antel now controls, tries to go up the wall, goes past Luca, but out into the neutral zone. Luca gets a stick on it. Luca pushing it here for the Foxes. And the Barons tie him up. Antel follows though, trying to send that puck deep. Off of Antel's stick again. This is Roswag with it. Roswag finds Axel, his defensive partner. Axel looks, tried to center it off a Barons player right back to Roswag. Roswag finds Luca in the neutral zone. He tips it at center red. And we're playing a little game of back and forth ping pong here through the neutral zone. Roswag sends this one through. No ice as they
tipped. It was tipped.
Luke is the first one to it for the Foxes. Wasting time here. Down to now 42 seconds left on the penalty.
Don't get cut back, boys.
Pass was intercepted by the Barons, and they break out. Look at Antel on a back check. Forces it right to Luca. Luca's got a chance one-on-one. Around the man, right in front. Shot saved by the Barons goalie. Antel rebound sitting there, and he couldn't get a clean shot off. Oh, my goodness. A big chance for the Foxes on a PK. Antel goes body to body. Takes the puck and sends it right back down below the goal line of the Barons zone. This puck off to the neutral zone. Look out, one-on-one. Roswag's back. Axel on his horse. Makes it a one-on-two. Roswag poke checks it, takes it. He's turning it up now. Roswag and Luca running with
Barons
the puck.
in a change.
Antel hanging back. Roswag gets the blue line and pitchforks it down. The penalty is over. Foxes have killed it. Back to even strength. Cruz now with the puck. He finds it. Try to centering pass. Was broken up by the Barons. Down to 10.5 left here in the third.
Oh, what a PK.
Barons come out. Nice poke check by Sage at the blue line to hold the puck and send it right back down behind the Barons net. Off the near side wall, Antel is flying. He holds the puck in his own. Luca has it. Antel going right to the crease. If Luca can work this front, he's got Antel in the slot, wide open. Roswag is pinched down to the top of the circles, looking for a pass. Luca has it. Center point, and it was broken up by the Barons player. Antel was there. One-on-one now. Sage steps up right at center red, knocks the puck away from the Barons player, and the Barons send this, or Foxes send this back down below the Barons goal. Luca back to it. Luca working the puck. He turns, reverses, centering pass, had Tanner, another broken up play by that defenseman in front of the net for the Barons. He's had 2 or 3 on this shift. Barons now counterattack. Fox is going for a change. Jace has it. Sage works the puck away. Look out. Man in front of the net. Barons have a chance. Jace got a stick on it. Broke up the pass. Tanner blocked the shot. Goes back in. Huddy made a save. 2 players fall down. Where's the puck? I think it might be under Sage.
He's protecting it.
Sage trying to work his way up. Barons find it. Look out. Barons coming around the post. Jace over. Cuts that off. Right in front. Tanner finds it. Tanner trying to get it out of the slot. Sage has it. Pitchforks that one out the Bass. Just over his stick, and the Barons regain possession. Barons right back into the zone here with 9 minutes to go. Tanner works that one up the near side wall to Bass. Bass has Luke ahead of him. 3 Barons back, though. Bass dumps it. Luke getting after it. Barons wrap it around the far wall. Off the stanchion again, right where the door is. Bounce right into the slot. Bass couldn't control it. Goes back to the neutral zone. Goes back to Coop. Coop, deflected pass over to Jace. Jace nicely moved it quickly through the neutral zone to the far side, and the Fox is able to come back through. Bass coming down the near side wall, near corner, trying to get his edges dug in to get to the net. Off of the front.
There we go!
Luke picks it up in the slot up of Bass's wrapper on a 10, and the Foxes have tied this thing at 1. What a play!
All that hard work finally paid off.
Foxes finally rewarded, and Luke made no mistake. He buried it. I'm going to tell you what, the Foxes need to take whatever happens the rest of this game. The Foxes coaches need to point this out that, man, you skate like this, you can play with anyone. This is a good team they're playing. Coop able to work this one up to the neutral zone. Logan now with it. Barons back, take the puck away, and the Barons are now going to counterattack here. Cooper has it again in his zone, able to work it back to the neutral zone. Baron player taps that. It's back in, but Logan all over him.
Wow.
Logan and the Baron tie up behind the net. Eli holds it in at the line. Eli right down the near side wall. Logan's there. Logan in. Lifts a stick. Centering pass looking for Zach. Couldn't find it. Zach working his way over. Axel able to disrupt that breakout. Sends it right back to Eli. Eli tripped up at the line. No call. Logan ties a man up. Things getting physical, but in between the lines still. Eli with a nice one-handed poke to Zach off the goalie's padded toe. I don't think a goalie ever saw it. He was just in great position.
I thought that was going to be it for Zach.
Axel moved that one over to Coop. Coop got it up to Zach, and Zach deflected it in the zone. Zach winds up on a one-timer deflected by a Barons player, goes behind the net. Antal now back on for the Foxes. This puck works its way up the near side wall. Axel pinch. Look out, 2-on-1 chance. Foxes got to get in on the back check. 2-on-1. Eli and Zach flying back. Cooper with a nice poke check takes the puck away, and the Foxes are now going to try to counterattack. Coop's got his feet moving. He's got Antal with him. 2-on-3 though. Barons player loses his stick on the poke check. Cooper's still in here. Foxes got to remember that. Keep a D high. Nobody's back for Coop right now. Look out. Nobody's back for Coop. Roswick's the only D back. Antal notices he's getting back. Barron's trying for the breakout pass. Look out, coming right down in on HUD off the side of the cage. And it's tied up in the netting, and we're going to get a stoppage in play. Up and down action here. Exciting third period between the Foxes and Barons. .31 remains here in the third. Buckle up, baby, to quote Phil Bork. Was that Bob Airy? Can't remember. I think it was Airy. I think it was Bibbs.
No, I think
it was Borky.
I think it was Borky.
Are you kidding me? Look out here.
Oh, wow.
Cruz. Cruz with some nice forecheck quicker. He's got Luca, too. Cruz trying to get a step on him. Nice play by the Barons player to tie things up, though. Didn't even give a chance. Luca in front, tying things up. The puck is sitting right next to the net. Foxes are trying to dig it out. It pops free to the corner, and the Barons find it. They move it up the wall here. Roswag has it now. Looking. He finds Cruz on the cross-ice pass. Cruz back into the Baron zone. Cruz held up and tried to get a shot on net. He missed it wide, though. Tanner now battles. Two Barons back on him, and the Barons dig it out. Cruz in on the back check. That's interference right in the middle of the ice, and they didn't call it.
Right in front of the ref. No call.
The Barons player without the puck just stepped in and body checked Cruz as he was trying to get to the puck. This in front, Hudson with 2 saves. That was Tanner to clear. Luca's got a chance. He's got Cruz with him. Puck off his stick. Foxes just got to get this deep here. Tanner pokes it in. This one back. Sage back to get it. I can't believe they didn't call that interference. Textbook interference. Sage trying to find Bass here in the near wall. Got past him. Bass able to create a turnover there. 1-on-2. Bass trying to split it, and he lost the puck. Barons counterattack now. 2-on-4s. Luke and Tanner are back. Sage and Roswag. Luke able to break that up right into his skates. Bass flips that one through the neutral zone. Bass able to get it back. Bass not poking, trying to poke it through. Fox just got to keep getting this puck deep and go to work. It's where they've had their success. Bass on the back check. Sage steps up, takes the puck away from the Barons player. Sage pushes the pace now. Sage, Luke, and Bass into the offensive zone. Sage loses his stick edges as he was trying, but he worked the puck down below to Bass. Bass below the net. Centers it for Luke. Luke shoots. He scores! 2 for Luke! Sessa with the second of the game on a nice feed from Bass behind the net. And the Foxes have taken a 2-1 lead.
Luke is just right there to put those pucks in right in front, cleaning the garbage.
Get the puck below the net. That's where they've had their success, and the pass came right out to the slot from Sebastian. What a game so far. 4:35 to go. Foxes 2, Barons 1. Puck is dropped. Logan works his way over to it. Logan gets the puck, driving down the near side wall here. Foxes have some momentum.
Let's keep the pedal down, boys.
Sends it behind the net. Zach Seach there. Logan working it up now. Logan looks. Centering pass comes all the way out to Jace. Jace at the point trying to corral it. And look out, he lost it. Cooper's back. Jace back. Man in the middle. Cooper able to force that one up the wall and hold it. Sends it right back up. Looking to clear.
I get hit off the ref.
Work it through the neutral zone. Look out. Barron's trying to split the ice here. Coming right down. Shot in. Huddy gloves it and holds for a face-off with 3:53 to go. Defensive zone draw coming up here for the Foxes. Antel back in at center. Cruz and Luca with him. Defense is Anderson and Roswag. Puck right through the slot. Luca finds it. Oh, turned to center, but Antel lost an edge as he was trying to clear his own. Shot comes in, blocked by Roswag off to the corner. He's the first one to it off the glass. Barron's doing a nice play to hold the puck in as that one was bouncing. Barron's now coming back in a stick check by Roswag. Oh, and a big chance there by the Barron's goes high. The bouncing puck found its way. Barron's trying to cover a point. It gets through. Luca giving chase. Luca could not beat the Barron to the puck, but the pressure keeps the puck in until Cruz and Luca on the forecheck. This one evades the stretch pass all the way down. We have a delayed icing coming up here. And the Foxes are going to get an offensive zone draw with 3:11 to go.
You get some fresh legs out there. Luke Massesso back on the ice with Bass and Tanner.
Tanner Maslick in for the faceoff. Bass and Luke with him. Roswag and Axel still the deeper. 3:11 to go. Tanner controls off the faceoff. Tried to step into the slot to get a shot. Bass is there too. Just couldn't get the shot off. Barron's counterattack. Foxes are flying back in numbers though. Pass bounces its way over to the far wall. Through Luke's stick. Off of Barron's stick to the wall. Look out. Chance here for the Barons. They step down. The player lost the puck. Bass separates him from the puck. Tanner tried to dance through. Two Barons couldn't do it. Puck is loose in the neutral zone. Bass giving chase. Poke check. That's offsides. Great call by the ref. And a nice poke check by Bass at the line. Took the puck right off the stick and he went offsides.
I'm glad the ref caught that because I sure didn't.
2:40 to go. You got to figure the Barons are pressing now. Face off, tied up in the middle. Fox's control. It was Logan. Stepped in one possession. Barons took it, sent it right back in. Coop has it. Coop goes far well to Logan. Logan through center red. Battled by two Barons, but he's able to tie things up. Look at Logan just holding his position on the wall against two Barons. Puck still there. And Zach able to poke it all the way down below the Barons' net. Eli over there on the pressure. This one out. Icing coming up here on the Barons. Fox is tying things up, and the Barons just can't get out of their own end right now.
I hope they keep this going. Make it a little frustrating to get the puck into the offensive zone for the Barons.
Foxes have done a good job of creating offense from below the net. And I think that's the recipe here with 2 minutes left. Everything should just be going down below the net. Right off the face-off. The Foxes take a 1 lead.
It was coming. You could feel it.
Right off of the face-off. A great pass. Was that Eli on the pass? Possessed the puck, flipped it to Zach, and he buried it. With 2:02 to go, the Foxes take a 3-1 lead.
The nice insurance
goal. Won by Zach. Sage tried to poke that through the neutral zone. Barons have it right back in. Trying to center it. Comes right in on Huddy.
Ooh.
Huddy was able to let that go through, and now the puck's still stuck in the Fox's zone. The Cooper comes over. Zach working hard. Sage is in front. Barons step in, looking for a goal here, and the Fox is able to clear, and Logan sends it to length, takes the heat out of it.
Way to clear that crease.
Good play by the Foxes there. We'll take the icing. 3-1 Foxes, 1:34 to go. Puck drop back for the Barons. Luca there tying things up though, along with Antel along the wall. Antel forces that one up. Luca able to poke it out into the neutral zone here. Barons turn that right back in. Jace has it, finds Luca. What a pass by Jason. It just went under Luca's stick. Puck all the way down into the Barons zone though. Barons carry it behind their net. Wrap it around the boards. Barons breaking out now. Barons coming here. 4 players. Look at the step up by Jace. Takes the puck away. Barons able to work it now. Look out, a 1-on-2. Jace is coming back. Roswell steps up. Stick check by Roswell, and he got to the rebound and cleared it away. There was an open net there as Huddy had gone down for the initial save.
Nice tip by
Look out,
Cruz.
2-on-1 Foxes. Luca gets through. Luca with a chance. Luca, trying to go forehand backhand. Could not bear it. Nice save by the keeper. Cruz turns it back on net. Another save by the Barons. Under a minute, under 40 seconds to go here. Foxes 3, Barons 1. Luca working in the corner here. Antel back now. Barons trying to break out. Jay steps up, holds the puck
Still in.
line. Barons finally clear. Cruz with a stick check over to Jace. Jace finds it. He sends it through center. Tipped by Luca. 16 seconds to go here in the game. Barons enter the zone. 3-on-2. Coming down on Roswag. Roswag blocked it and hit the side of the net. Roswag works it around to Jace. Down to the final 5.
Nice at Jace.
Jace sends it. And this is going to do it. The Foxes are going to come away with a 3-1 win to end the weekend series here in Cleveland.
What a way to cap the weekend off.
What a game by the Foxes, man. And that is how you play hockey. The energy, the feet moving, it was all there for the Foxes all game long. And they get rewarded for it and come away with a 3-1 win here in Cleveland. Great game by the Barons. And we want to send a thank you out to the Barons for hosting us all weekend. And, well, man, it feels good to finally get one.
Absolutely.
So,
I think
we're going to go ahead and go ahead.
I think these boys going home happy is just going to do wonders here for the next couple weeks. Just seeing what they're capable of doing.
Absolutely. Again, the closed-door meeting, players and coaches last night. And, the energy level was very different today. So, seems like that had an immediate impact on the team, and it's good to see. So, well, that does it for us. We're going to drive home now. Foxes 3, Barons 1, the final here from Strongsville, Ohio. We'll see you back next weekend. Foxes and our old friends, the Shaw Panthers.
Always good games with Shaw.
For my broadcast partners who aren't here anymore, Chris Gerline had to travel back home. Matt Bouchard doing duty with some old-time friends here in Cleveland. So, TJ, thanks for stepping in the box. Colin, thanks for all your work all weekend. And we'll see you guys next week.
Thanks for having me.
I have to piss so bad.
Dude, you got to...
It's like